cousin.
Hey, cousin.
Hey,
cousins. We are back. Episode 2.
Episode 2. Let's get into it. Today we are
Yes.
talking about all things motherhood, the motherhood
Yes.
chronicles, if you will. But stick around. Like, if you're not a mom or if you're a dad, you might catch
It's
a tip
okay.
or
You might be
two.
soon.
Yeah, there'll be some humor here.
Everybody been getting pregnant lately, so.
Wait, what? What'd you say?
I said everybody been getting pregnant lately, so.
It's like a
You
trend.
never know.
Girl, it's a trend. I don't know. Since 2023, it's like there's crack in the water. There's crack in the water. Because when I first started to try to have a baby, nobody was trying to have a baby. Like, nobody was having babies when I first started trying to have a baby.
I think after you got pregnant, it was like
a never-ending slope of...
She's pregnant. You're pregnant. He's
pregnancy
pregnant. You get a baby. You get a baby. You get a baby.
I guess
babies for everybody.
I guess we're just saying, welcome to parenthood, everyone.
Yes.
Especially our generation of people. Welcome.
Hello.
Happy to see you. Okay, let's start with, like, you know, our journey into motherhood. Like, what was your expectations for motherhood compared to reality? Get into it.
Okay.
Spill everything. Highs, lows.
It was, I guess I have to go first because I had the baby first.
Exactly.
It was everything I expected it to be. A shit show. I don't know. I don't know how to. Well, first off, the memory loss is insane.
Out of this world.
I don't know if anyone else has this problem, but I forget so much.
Everything.
When I was pregnant, after I was pregnant, now.
Like,
I
people try
forget
to say
a
it's the
lot.
weed. It's not the weed.
It's really not. I promise you, it's not. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it is.
But it's not, because we were
being
smoking before
pregnant
this.
made me like so slow in the brain. Like, my thoughts were so scrambled and gone. But other than that, I feel like it was everything I expected it to be. I mean, if you know me, you know I have never wanted to be pregnant in my life. I always thought she would be before me. Anyone would be before me.
I actually thought she would just be auntie for life.
Like, literally for life. But
wow.
No, that did not happen. It just, I expected it to be what it is. It's hard. It's exciting. It's emotional. It is scary. Especially scary because the world is scary. And you have now a little being that follows you and does everything you do.
Mm-hmm.
And and sees and is influenced and is scared too. So that's what it is.
No, I totally agree.
Yeah,
I totally agree.
It is. Yeah, that's what it is. Don't get me wrong though. Even though I've never wanted to have a baby, I've never wanted to be pregnant or anything like that. Like, I don't even like kids. I love my baby though. But I love her. I love everything about her. I love everything that comes with her. Everything in between, everything I hate. I just love it. Yeah. But, I'm not gonna not do it, so.
Right.
But yeah, I love her. I love her. I don't love being a mom, but I love my baby.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. If anyone's ever felt that, get what I'm saying when I say that. I don't love being a mom, but I love my baby.
Yeah.
So,
you gotta do what you gotta do.
How about you? Yeah.
I feel that. I feel it. I feel the same way. There's things I love, and there's also things that definitely frustrate me.
Yeah.
In this life we call motherhood. And I haven't even been here that long. I just got here.
She just got here. He's 3 months.
I'm new here. And I already have like things I love and things I hate. Like, I guess you could say like icks. And then things that, I just love about being that little boy's mom. I don't know.
And she has a boy. I have a girl.
Boy. Yeah. So it's like different.
I don't know if it's scarier
but it's
or
different
not for me or her, but it is different. It's very different.
I'm scared. I'm scared every day. For sure. I think that's like, I would say the gist of motherhood, like as a whole, is like forever just being, like forever worrying. Like, I was a worry wart before. Like, you think I'm a worry wart now?
That is so stressful to like have to worry like
about somebody, about another life.
She's upstairs right now eating Goldfish.
Yeah, my baby's upstairs sleeping in his swing, and I made sure that he was fed, changed, clothed, sleeping peacefully
I'm
before
worried she's
we
gonna
came
choke
down
on
here
a
and did
goldfish.
exactly. Not a goldfish.
That's literally what I'm thinking about. Like, she's eating goldfish. Hopefully, she's okay. She's drinking her juice, watching
I
show.
hope she don't
I
choke on
hope
a
she doesn't
goldfish.
choke on her fucking
We'll hear
goldfish.
her. We'll hear her. We can hear her. Okay,
Yes,
like it's an open room. We can hear her.
That's
Promise.
another thing. Mom ears are insane. If I can't hear nothing, something is happening.
Yeah.
If I hear something, she's good. If I hear some distress and rumbling, she's doing something she shouldn't be, or something bad has happened. So,
oh my god. Hey. Hi, Nugget.
I really want to see him.
Oh.
Hi.
Hi, Buddy.
So your son was acting like he wasn't breathing, so I was running down the damn steps.
When?
His eyes was just watering, and he wasn't like, and he was silent. Like,
was he crying?
Does he look like he was crying?
Man, what the heck?
Was he in the swing?
And he was just like,
maybe he was just in a daze.
I don't know. I didn't like it.
She said I didn't like it.
I had to walk around.
That wasn't for me.
Hi, baby.
Hi.
I love you both.
He's so cute. Oh, thank you.
Good job.
He was looking
like
like
the sound of like
ding.
love you guys.
He was looking like, what are y'all doing?
Yeah, literally. Like,
why are y'all down here? He did not like that. I think he was offended.
Hack spit.
Enough of that.
Okay. So I think we were talking about like our loves and our icks in regards to being moms.
Yeah.
I definitely will say, like, what's my biggest ick? Pumping is my biggest ick.
Okay.
Pumping.
That's understandable.
Pumping is my biggest ick because it's so time consuming.
Agreeable.
Especially the combination pack of pumping and bottle feeding is ridiculous. I almost went on strike and it was just like, he's getting the boob.
Girl, that was me because I was like, enough is enough.
Yeah. I like literally couldn't take it anymore. I'm like, he's getting the boob because the time I have to put in to do all of this work, who am I doing it for?
Yeah.
I mean, now it makes sense because now he's getting like those mixed bottles with the puree mixing with his milk. So like that's obviously more intentional. And I can feed him more and I can pay more like closer attention to like how much he's consuming and track it better. But when he was on the boob, it's honestly just like, just throw him on there. Wake up, throw him on there.
Honestly,
throw him on there.
Yeah.
Look,
That's how it was for me. But then after a while though, I got sick of it. That's why I switched to, I had started pumping after that because I was tired of breastfeeding. Yeah. And also my nipple, we were talking about this. My nipple almost came off. Actually kind of did. But like I had like, it's terrible. If anyone's experienced that, they know. But I obviously was not caring enough for my...
I've had like little pieces, like little tiny little
skin pieces. Yes.
Come off. But not the entire thing. So
no,
like,
baby. Mine came off.
The way my soul would fall out of my body if my nipple fell off.
Mine did. She did. It was, but I had seen videos of that happening to women before. I didn't expect it to happen to me, but it did, so I knew what to do when it did. Yeah. And I stopped. I had to basically stop for a minute, and that's why I ended up switching to formula. Yeah. Because I was like, I'm tired of this anyway. Yeah. And then this ended up happening, and it was stressing me. I actually like really scared me. So
fighting for my life to not do formula. Like I don't want the pocket tap.
We do formula at all.
I don't want to do.
Cut his name out of that shit. Sorry.
Yeah, I know you didn't want to do formula at all, but you know, sometimes it's just convenient. Whatever works for you. Like, I don't think it matters. Like, whatever's best for your situation.
The parent at the time,
yeah, what's best for the baby.
And I was able to get WIC too, so I didn't have to pay for it, which is good too. But
I'm really trying to push forward in this breastfeeding journey.
I know you are. I know.
I'm trying to push as far as I can. I do want to pump for a full year. I want to pump for a full year, and then by then he'll have a stash, so he can possibly drink for another 6 months to another year of breast milk before he switches to a different kind of milk. That's my goal. But,
That's understandable.
Yeah.
That's your choice. You don't
Fighting for my life here, man. But I have I stopped pumping for a minute because it was overwhelming.
Yeah, it's exhausting.
But the break depleted my breast milk supply way too much. Like I was pumping like 12 ounces in a 30-minute session. It went down to like 4. And he eats a lot.
Yeah.
He eats 5 to 6 ounces
babies
a
do.
session. So
they're hungry often. That's why you're supposed to feed them a good portion in that time. So
I gotta,
while they sleep, you can
I'm back.
Build the milk back up.
I'm back to pumping every 2 to 3 hours on a consistent basis. I got my teas. I'm about to get me some cookies, and it's on and popping. But I do have a hate relation. I love breastfeeding. Like I love the bonding portion of breastfeeding. It's just the ick part of bottles and pumping. Yeah, I would say that was the worst part for me. So what would you say you look forward to when it comes to motherhood? And it doesn't have to even necessarily be just about her. It could be about you personally. What do you look forward to in the future?
I honestly don't want to talk about me personally. Everybody, no. Look, I don't want no more kids.
You're lying.
I don't want no more kids.
You okay?
No, I don't want no more kids. Whatever the universe and God chooses for me is what it's going to be. But no, personally, I don't want no more kids. I don't.
I'll pray about it.
Whatever. I didn't even. Never mind. I don't want kids. I don't want no more kids. I don't. Things like this. Like, look, this is an example. Today, I was so tired today. We slept in the bed all day. Mm-hmm. I gave Ami her oatmeal for breakfast. And I sat up there with her to eat it. And she spilled it in my bed.
She spilled it in my bed.
And then after that, we was watching TV. And I'm falling asleep and shit. So it's cool. She gonna sit here and just watch TV and play. I give her applesauce. She spilled it in my bed. After that,
why you let her eat in your bed?
I don't want to get up. I don't want to be up. I'm tired. I just had a day that I'm tired. I cannot move. Yes, and she needs to be next to me for me to be able to hear her while I'm asleep.
Right.
Makes sense. And her to do what she wants. Later, we're getting ready to come over here. I give her a PB&J. And she puts it on the floor and pushes it. One finger pushes it into the ground. Okay? I cleaned it up. And we come over here. Now, what I'm telling you is just what we experienced, but how I felt. I don't want no more fucking kids. No.
I know.
I can't have nothing nice.
I can't have nothing nice.
I can't. And I hate to say that to her, and she'd just be like, oh, okay. And
she'd be so happy about life.
Yeah, she just run off. I'm like, you don't care. I don't want no more kids. No, thank you.
All that is a game.
I cannot wait.
Tommy do what she wants.
I love her as a baby. She do what she want, and I love that for her. Mm-hmm. Go off, sis. But I can't wait for her to be a teenager. That's what I look forward to. Her being a teenager, because y'all know she's going to be talking shit to me. She's going to be talking straight shit to me.
And you look forward to that?
Yes.
You so toxic.
I just want to know, I like, my parents, they was like, yeah. People used to.
I look forward to talking shit with my baby. And I do.
Because she gonna say something crazy and I'm like, okay.
You have a hard time.
Go to your room.
You have a hard time because you're gonna be mad, but you're gonna have a hard time.
And guess what? Yeah, because I'm gonna cackle about it afterwards. I'm like, this is so funny. It's funny. This is happening to me. Yeah. Someone who didn't want this. It's happening to me.
Me like, girl, you ain't gonna believe what this girl did. I'm like, Dom, remember when you was
Yes, and I do, and I'm gonna sit there and laugh, have a ball. I think it's just gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be fun to experience her going through her teenage stage, and we can go do stuff together. She can hate me, go in her room. We bond again, get back together. We
bond again.
Go shopping, go out to eat. That kind of thing. I'm excited for that.
That's that mother-daughter dynamic.
Yeah.
That's a whole different ballgame. I can't even. That's a whole different ballgame.
And that's why I'm
I
so
got a
happy I have
boy.
a girl, because I always said if I ever get pregnant, I hope it's a girl, because I just don't know what I would do if it was a boy. I just don't.
I always wanted a boy.
I always wanted a
Like,
girl.
I feel like with Yana, the thing I look forward to most, you already know, is sports.
Yeah.
Like,
Him just being a boy,
him
basically.
just being a boy, like, I'm just so excited to
Yeah.
climb. Like, I'm excited for him to climb on everything and, like,
Yeah.
get active. Like, I'm excited to see him run all over the place.
Yeah.
See if he's athletic or creative, like, what he really wants to dive into. But if it's sports, oh, I'm
Cool.
ready for my sports mom era. Believe me.
This is soccer mom 101.
Me. Girl, we gonna get them games.
Which is so
Don't play with me at
crazy.
these games. I'll cuss you out. I'll cuss you out at these games. They're gonna be kicking me out. Watch.
Oh shit.
I might coach. No, let me not.
Then if you're gonna be coaching, I'm gonna be the one that's cussing people out, because
Yeah.
don't talk to my nephew like that.
Maybe I should.
You dumb?
I shouldn't coach. I get real serious.
No, I think you should coach.
But yeah, I think that's what I look forward
That way
to
he
the
can come
most.
over to my house and I can give him all the snacks and talk to him and be on it. Yeah. I'm going to Titi's house.
No, yeah, I'm excited to do.
He's like, Mom, it's tripping, bro.
I mean, you missed like 3 layups.
Leave him be.
We be in the gym. What you
Leave
doing?
him be.
We be in the gym. What are
Be
you
like
doing?
this when I'm at her ballet practice.
Yeah. Them toes was not pointing.
Not pointing.
Oh, the same energy is there. Just wait till I have a girl. The same energy is definitely there.
I know that I don't want another child. I know it's going to happen to me. But she's going to have a girl and I'm going to have a boy. Right now she is a boy and I have a girl. I know this is going to happen.
Yeah. And I already know
Even I don't want another child.
But you're going to have another.
This is what everyone says to me.
It's going to be when Ami's like 8.
Is there some wood in here?
I'm so serious. It's gonna be when she's
knock
like
on that, Lord, for me, please.
I'm not touching that thing.
Please.
I want it to happen.
No.
I want it to happen.
No. I can make a song of no's. No. Fuck that cameraman. We separate.
Okay, so yeah, so that's what we look forward to. But what do you like? What are you not looking forward to the most? Like, the worst?
Boys. Stay the fuck away from my daughter.
You just want to make that announcement now?
Yeah, now.
While she's 2.
Stay away from her.
I agree.
That's it. That's all.
You know, it's TT cousin. I completely agree.
Don't touch her.
Yeah, we don't want them problems. We know what we went through in like middle school and high school and even grade school, and we don't have to get into it. But
I pray she's a lesbian.
Really? No, Diamond. Mm-hmm. That's messy too.
That's okay as long as it ain't no boy.
You just don't want her to get pregnant.
No. Stay away from them boys. Stay the fuck away from her. Don't do nothing.
Don't hit her line. Don't talk to her. None of that.
Don't think she cute. Don't like her hair. Don't think her nails is nothing. Okay, that's it.
My mom said what she said. She don't want them problems.
Thank
y'all
you.
Y'all don't want those problems. Let me just say that. Or these problems, because if she popping up, then I'm honestly popping up too. Okay. I'm just saying. I think the thing I least look forward to, because again, I have a boy. Like, you know how they say like mothers, mama's boys.
Yeah.
Style, right? I don't want him to be like a mama's boy to the point where like he lives with me forever and he waits on me hand and foot.
Enough is enough. Because I will be over to tell him to get his ass up.
Right. But I am scared for him to like leave the nest and then like be disconnected. Because like and be disconnected from me as his mom. Like I've noticed that like
boys do that.
Yeah. And it's not just like the boys like in my family. Like I've talked to other moms and stuff and they've experienced the same things. Like
where their son
are just a little bit more distant. Yeah. Boys usually gravitate to their partners.
Someone else that isn't you, basically.
Yeah. And it's not to say like it's for any particular reason. It could just be like boys are just more antisocial. Like they don't want to be around people or whatever. But
they're also looking for someone who is like you. So that's probably why they're trying to step away from you.
Yeah. I get it.
Yeah.
I completely think like it's a healthy thing. I'm just scared of like how I'm gonna feel like
During
having
that
to deal with that
process.
situation because I'm watching
Yeah.
people deal with that situation and it's hard. It
Yeah.
looks hard. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing you can do. You can only be happy that your child is flourishing and growing and starting their
And
own
stepping
family.
away, being able
Yeah,
to step away, actually.
yeah. But like looking at him now, like not being able to see him on a regular basis, like boy, I miss you. I miss my fat man. You know
That'd
what
be
I'm saying? Like
me.
stuff like
Well, I'm
that.
gonna be going like when me and her dad was together and we would go do shit. I'm like, I miss Ami. It would be like 20 minutes after we dropped her off, and we're already back at the house, and I'm like, I miss Ami. Like, I hope she's okay. Like, I have dreams about her, I have, like, nightmares about her. Like, I think about her. Like,
that's why I'm scared to
I think about her life. I think about what she's seen, all that.
That's why I'm scared to go back to work. I don't know how I'm gonna be at work just thinking about him all day. Like just struggling.
Honestly, you know what? I'm gonna tell you this. I'm not saying you won't think about him, but when they get older and they start to run around and do shit, you're gonna be happy that you have that time to step away from them. You are.
I know.
Because I love her and I think about her, but
like just
when I leave, I'm like, ooh,
fuck. It'd be the early mom guilt. That'd be
I had that.
Yeah.
Because I'll be like, me.
Right. That's me. I'd be like, okay, I need to go take a break. But then once I'm taking the break, I'd be like, oh my God, where's my baby at? What's he doing? How's he feeling? Did they feed him? I'm thinking about everything.
Like, I'd be thinking about like, what's my mom doing with her?
Yeah.
What's Tyra? Where's Tyra?
Like,
oh God.
Yeah. So like we're both kind of like new to all of this.
Yeah.
This motherhood thing. What kind of advice as a new mom of 2 years would you give to a new mom or somebody who's pregnant and is about to be a
mom? Expect everything. Yeah.
The worst. The best.
No, just everything. Anything and everything. Just expect it because that's life. Like, the only thing that has changed in life is that you have a baby now. So expect everything you were having going on before the baby was here, but probably like 4 times more. Yeah. Because there's an extra person to come along with you during this expect everything process, So that's what I would say. Like, don't expect it. Like, don't be shocked by anything. Don't be, worried by anything, She's calling my name. Yeah, just don't think that anything is about to change unless you are willing to change like the improvement of your life. That's it. Like, life is gonna keep happening. You just now have a baby that will keep happening with you. Yeah. So that is my advice. Love every moment of it. Experience every moment you can. Do what you can. Don't let nobody make you feel no type of way about what you do with your kid, as long as you know it's not like nothing violent. But your mom. You know what's best for you. Yeah, you're with them. That's the mom intuition thing people talk about is real. It's real life. Like when she's doing stuff in my peripheral, I can see her. Yeah, I know what she's doing. She's fine. Yeah, don't be stupid, please. Don't end up on the news. Not the news. You should put your pillow up higher so you can. Or you like sitting down below. That's why I sit up so straight. Well, maybe it's because of my butt, but you have a. I put it right here. You guys see how she passive aggressively told me I don't have no ass. I didn't say that at all. We know you have a dumb truck. Sorry. Okay, we can't all have a dumb truck. I got slim petite. I ain't mad at it. But dang, we sit a little different. I need a little bit more support. I ain't got no butt back there. Okay, so I think like from my perspective as a mom, mind you, my baby's 3 months. Her baby's 3 months, mine is 2. I'm still a brand new mom. New. But from what I've experienced so far, the only advice I could really give you is do your research. Like I'm so She's serious. Based off research. I'm so serious. Like, and mind y'all, like I am a lesbian. I have a wife. So it took a lot of thought and effort for me to have a baby. Yes. I wasn't about to go have a baby and not prepare myself for having said baby. You know what I'm saying? And you know how OCD I am. Yeah. So she planned this like out.
from
Mine
start
was
to finish, baby girl.
an oopsie daisy.
Not an oopsie daisy.
You know, so I just was thrown into it. She had time to
prepped.
prepare.
I
You
had
know,
definitely had time to prepare. But I'm saying from even a point of like just getting pregnant. Like if you find out you're pregnant at 3-4 months or whatever, like just do your research. Go to the library, get some books. Look, add some freaking little tabs on TikTok. They got them little save tabs.
Yes,
on there. Save them little clips because once you click on one little mom clip,
it'll start popping up.
It'll start funneling so many, and I've gotten so many different like tips that I use to this day.
Same.
Every day, like everything I know about him, I probably found on TikTok or Instagram.
Same. The TikTok and Instagram, when it comes to moms and they hear that shit on your phone, because you know the government be listening. Yeah. They start pulling that shit up and save that shit. Just save it. Whatever they show you, save it because it might be something that you need to this day.
No, for real. I have so much saved. I have a postpartum tab. I have a breastfeeding tab. I have like just a baby tab, like ideas for him. I have a learning tab, like educating him and stuff like that. Like I'm telling you, like that's how I was able. You can be prepared to be you. Like not nobody's fully prepared. I'm not saying that. No, I'm just saying like put in some effort to be a little prepared because even if you're just saving these clips for later, like I be going through that tab when something's wrong and I literally would just find the solution in there. Same. Like some previous shit that I saved like 4 months ago when I was like 5 months pregnant.
Yeah, I know. It's teething right now, so she was asking me like, what did I use for Ami? But I got her those little Jello tubes like that you can put in the freezer and they can just chew on. And she was like, I'm worried about him like holding it. Like, is he gonna hold it? And I'm like, he'll probably figure out how to hold it. You know? Yeah. That's why I started letting Ami hold her bottle so she could figure out, you know, her grip.
Since we started mixing stuff in with his milk,
he's been wanting to
hold his bottle.
Good. See, So yeah, like you gotta figure this shit out. If you don't have mom intuition, which
I think
should be a sin.
I feel like even if you're not like a mom who like loves being a mom,
you have that embedded in you to figure out what to do with your kid when something is happening. Like there's no reason that you cannot, even if you don't, you were a child once, so you should be able to figure it out. You've been on this earth long enough to have a child, you should know how to figure out how to take care of it. Right. You know? So honestly,
I feel like it's been hard like in society a little bit to be a young mom.
I think it was at first for me too, but I think only because I
felt so self-conscious.
I don't think I felt self-conscious because I was like, I'm one of them people now, you know, that you see and they just be with their kids looking a mess and doing shit and that was me. That's what I felt like.
I felt so uncomfortably self-conscious
of how you looked or what you were doing.
How I looked, walking around with my baby, like I felt like, especially being pregnant, like to a certain extent, I felt like people was looking at me like I was a teen mom or something. Like, girl,
I didn't give a fuck.
Cause that's what it felt like. All the stares and stuff.
Yeah,
like it was. I mean,
they did that.
It was just making me uncomfortable. Like, and that's probably not even what they were thinking. But I'm like, what are they thinking? And like all these different scenarios is like going through my mind. And then like walking around with him now, like with him, like as a baby and stuff. Like, I don't know. Like, you know, people always stop and like they want to say stuff. Like, oh my god, the baby. Like, oh my god.
That's how they were on me. They were like, she's so beautiful. And
I'd be scared.
I'm like, thank you. Goodbye.
I'm gonna say you don't be scared. I'd be scared.
I was, but like, I at a point I was like, we're gonna keep going. Yeah. You know, like I don't want you to touch my shit,
stuff, but you don't need to look over into my.
Because I will snatch her up real quick. Yeah. I have a taser.
Especially
I can fight.
Now when she's big.
I will. You know. Yeah. No. Stay with my child.
Start with the mom guilt.
Yeah, like I said, I didn't really have that much only because I was so overwhelmed and tired from giving birth. And the process before giving birth, because it was like, I had a whole bunch of stuff going on. It was kind of traumatic. So you were just like, I was mentally,
taking a break,
physically exhausted. And then after having her, I was even more physically exhausted. Yeah, I was just overwhelmed with everything. So I really did need a break regardless of what was happening. Even after having her, I needed that. Yeah. So I was grateful for it for sure.
Yeah.
I was not coping well.
I
I had
think-
postpartum depression real bad.
I think to this day I'm still having a hard time. Like, but like I said, I'm 3 months in, so like
Yeah.
I might feel different at 6 months. I just think I need to get into the groove of like being back at work and not
Yeah.
like just being comfortable with it being away from him, and
Yeah.
I'm not comfortable with that yet because I haven't experienced that yet. So.
And being able to go to work and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like I still think about her throughout the day, but like I said, when me and Earl would go out and do shit, I'd be like 20 minutes in, like, oh my god, I miss her so much.
Yeah.
Like I
Girl,
think
I don't know
about
why
her
in
a
my
lot.
head I was just like, who the fuck is Earl? But I know who Earl is. You're right.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I wanted to get your opinion on something, right? So Sky Jackson is pregnant. Right. She just announced she's pregnant on social media.
Yeah.
Of course, everybody was skeptical before and all up in her business before.
Yeah.
But she finally told everybody that she's pregnant. Everybody's worried about her being pregnant and who her baby daddy is.
Yeah.
What you thinking?
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I personally don't give a fuck about what's going. Not that I don't care about her situation or anything like that. Like, but that's her life, her experience, her trauma, her everything that she's going through, her pregnancy. I have no input on what's going on in her life.
My personal opinion, she's not too young.
Yeah, she's about
has
our
her own
age.
money.
She's like a little bit younger than us.
But she has her own money.
Yeah,
She has
her
her own
house,
career.
Yeah, her own career, her own house, her own everything, pretty much.
So even if the dad wasn't
like
involved, she'd be perfectly
she's supported.
fine. Shawty
And
could have got a
fine.
donor and got pregnant
Literally.
and been perfectly fine. And then like having an opinion, like this whole idea of like random ass people having an opinion on
other people's lives,
celebrities. Yeah, I completely think it's outrageous for people to have an opinion on somebody being pregnant or who they're pregnant by.
I personally think it's outrageous for men to have an opinion on anything that happens with a woman's body. Period. Yeah,
I agree, but I think women are the ones who are doing the most bashing. Yeah, in regards to somebody being pregnant. Yeah. And it's like most of y'all situations be just
the same
or worse.
Or worse. So
y'all are online talking to this girl like you know her and y'all don't fucking know her.
Yeah, like that's why I don't have no opinion about anybody being pregnant or anything going on, because my situation was not normal. So,
but that's why I threw this question in here, because I knew you would react the same way that I did, and the problem is like the answer isn't how you feel about her being pregnant or her baby daddy. It's why the fuck do y'all care about what's going on with her and her pregnancy and her baby daddy?
Like that's I don't
y'all
like
do this
when,
all the time.
Like celebrities get pregnant and people want to be all up in their business.
All
like,
up in the business.
What's going on with them? Where are they at? Why are they gone?
Yes.
Like, mind your own.
And then they wonder why getting pregnant, having babies is like a trend now. Yeah. It's not a trend. Okay. Bringing life into this world is not a trend. It's a lot of work. Yeah. It's a lot of like, you have to care for another life. You have to nourish another mold, another life.
There's always going to be someone else next to you. Like, this is not, it's not just a partner at this point. Like, that's literally
But it's people's attachment to celebrities.
Yeah, and their lives and
giving
their business.
Birth. Yeah, having babies and giving birth, as to why they're like, oh, I want to do the same thing.
Like, it's not going to be the same.
No.
I'm sorry.
I wanted to have a kid before this shit was popular. I always wanted to be a mom. Even when I was a little kid, like I was the one walking around with a doll, putting it up to my boob like I was breastfeeding it, like on some weird shit, literally. I think it's a natural instinct for girls to like wanna do like certain womanly things like nurturing things.
I get that in that way, but like not when I was younger. Like more so when I was in school. Mm-hmm. Like I used to be like that with my brothers. Like I would want to know, like, why are they talking to you like that? Like,
you're just very protective. Yeah, you're naturally a protector. You're naturally,
and I have gotten that a lot, like throughout my life. Like, even friends that have known me, they're like, "You are so mom. Like, you give mom."
And sometimes. I'm pretty sure you said that in the last video. Like, people said, like, I wish that you were
I was their mom. Like,
they
think like it's not even that like I act like mom. Like, it's just like that's just how I am. You know, like. Certain things I did, they'd be like, "Oh, my mom doesn't do that," or something like that. It'd be just something weird like that. And I'm like, "Oh, I don't want that though." Yeah, family. So I get that.
No, I knew you were gonna say the same thing that I said. Yeah. But yeah, another thing I think that I found interesting, and this is in regards to Instagram as well. Like I kept seeing these little videos of people like recording their birth process.
Yeah.
And it's like right after they give birth, and they're literally disassociated from the entire situation. Like they're not even really paying attention to anybody. They're barely looking at their baby. They're barely interacting. You know, the baby just came out. Like, why isn't she excited or whatever? But she's literally
just giving birth
and shocked.
She's
from
been ripped open.
this baby out,
right?
That she can't even react or be in the moment. So like looking back on like my situation and like me giving birth, it's just like, dang, people were having a whole
yeah,
photo
I was
shoot.
Literally sitting there, I was cheesing.
It was a whole
next
photo
to her.
shoot. It was a whole photo shoot after I pushed my baby out, and I don't remember any of it. Like I'm so disassociated from it. So like
she's literally thinking like smile. Like
yeah. No, like the only thing I do remember is like just look down at the baby. Like I know I look insane, but let me just look down at my baby.
That's exactly how I was.
And like majority of the pictures, I'm looking down at my baby, and the ones where I'm looking up, I'm like, dead.
Yeah.
So like, I definitely think when the next time I give birth,
no pictures until afterwards.
No cameras.
Yeah, I think I want to be a little bit more collected and together before someone comes up and starts taking pictures with me and the baby. The baby already just came out and they look distraught. So
I know I look distraught.
Like imagine what the baby.
And I think I'm amazed by these girls that be on Instagram like posting these fabuloso pictures of them with their hair laid.
Yeah,
and
I told you they be getting that shit done after they have the baby. They be like, okay, now do my makeup.
And then they sit
take these curls out.
Then they
like,
sit up.
That could never be me.
I just gave birth.
Never give me.
Yeah, no.
I'm ready to leave the hospital.
I was having a hard time, and I had a blood pressure issue, so they put me on this medication, and I literally was drunk for 48 hours. Like I had to stay at the hospital for 2 days until it got out of my system before I could go home. That's crazy. That's why I was in the hospital for so long. But yeah, I definitely think, looking back, like, I definitely recorded my process and stuff, but the way that the camera was set up in a random spot, that's probably the only camera I'll allow in the room.
Yeah,
because them pictures
that you record.
Them pictures were wild. Like, we don't have to wait till the next day.
I don't even think you've seen my picture.
What?
Of me, you.
We have a picture?
No, yes.
But like I said, like, in the moment, I'm like, you know, I want everybody to get their picture. Like, I'm thinking, like, I want to do this for everybody type
But it should be for you.
But it should be for me. And, like, looking back now, and like I said, I didn't realize this until I saw the video. Until I saw the video, I didn't realize this, but I do feel like I don't want cameras there. I don't want pictures until that next day. Now you guys can take pictures of me with the baby. Yeah. Or you with the baby. Because even my baby a break too. They just got into the world.
Yeah.
But yes, girl. We are out here doing this
mom shit.
And you're doing the single mom shit.
Yeah.
So like I really like
Thank you.
I know it looks like I'm throwing money at you, but I'm throwing the flowers. Because I know that being a single mom being a mom with support is hard enough. It's hard enough and I have a lot of support. Yeah. So I can only imagine like a single mom. And then my mom's out there and stuff that have even, they're single moms and they don't have moms who are supporting them or family members who are supporting them. Like, y'all, we all are here to support each other. We definitely need to create a community of like support when it comes to motherhood.
A good system for kids to just be able to grow.
Yeah. So I'm hoping you guys got some advice from our video today.
Yeah.
A little bit of insight of like our personal experience or what it was like for us to become moms in the first 2 years or the first 3 months.
If you're about to be a mom, I hope you got my little advice I gave.
No, we didn't.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah. But if you're about to be a mom, yes, please just be prepared. Even if you're not prepared, know that the situation is, your life is only changing because there's a child involved. Yeah. So try and make it a better one.
Honestly, it's all about creating the routine, and adding your baby to your routine,
and then sticking
to it, like faithfully. And I think that's the only thing that's kept me going, honestly, is my daily routine and making sure that I'm getting like personal time, my self-care time. I thank God for my wife and my mom, because they give me that breathing room where I feel overstimulated and I need to be to myself for a minute.
And I have ADHD and I get overstimulated with the simplest things. So like,
Yeah.
especially with her when she wants to touch me and be on me and stuff like that, like it's hard. It's very, 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 very
Yeah.
hard because I'm okay with being by myself.
Yeah. But that's a boundary. I think it's okay.
Yeah,
It's okay as a mom to don't feel guilty about.
wanting your own space.
Here we go getting back into mom guilt. But yeah, don't feel guilty about wanting your own space and going to do your own thing, having your own stuff to do. Like definitely self-care, your business, like invest in yourself, focus on yourself
Hobbies,
sometimes.
anything like that.
Is nothing wrong with that at
Yeah.
all. Like
Try
your
and do
baby's
it.
gonna your
'Cause-
baby's honestly gonna benefit from it.
Yeah, if you don't do it, all you're going to think about is being with your child 24/7 and not thinking about being able to be by yourself
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
You know, like you still need your own time and space and energy,
Right.
to recover from being a mom.
Yeah.
So yes,
Yes. If you guys have any other advice or, just personal experiences that you want to share, comment them down below. We'd
please
love
put
to
them
hear
in the
from you guys.
comments.
I'm sure everybody else who's watching this video, they're going to go through the comments and look for that advice, looking for those stories.
Yeah.
We can all relate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you for joining us. Episode
Yes.
2 of Hey Cousin.
Tap back in with us for the next video. I don't know what the
Yes.
topic's going to be, but it'll be
Yes,
juicy.
definitely before the end of the year.
It will be.
Can do the New Year's.
It's weekly.
Yeah. So.
No pressure, but we have to post every Thursday.
Yeah, so
we're
it will
still
be.
getting used to adding this to our schedule because we have to get together. I have to also find time to edit, and it has to be posted by Thursday. So please be.
And I have a toddler, and she has a little infant.
Yes,
so.
please be patient with us, y'all. If we skip a week, we won't skip a week. It'll just be a day or two late type stuff. But we're gonna be on time. We're gonna try to be on time as best as we can. As best as we can, even if I have to edit the day up and post at night. Like I don't have to post till 7. So
yeah.
But yeah, tap back in with us, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye bye.